I think we need something that has a good, like, rousing beat, something that is sort of triumphant, that we're ready to go on, take on any sort of challenge.
Today is Kirby Commencement, so it's an opportunity for students from all the collegiate units to have their pictures taken, to meet their deans for their respective collegiate units, and just kind of celebrate commencement before commencement happens.
This is what we're all here for. So this is the pinnacle of our experience on campus.
Oh, you look so cute. You're cute.
People ask, they're like, "Are you excited to graduate?" And there's an excitement, and then there's like a bit of nervousness, because it's like, this is real life now.
I'm feeling pretty much every emotion that has ever been known to mankind.
Oh, is profanity loud?
There's some angst, there's some excitement, there's also some uncertainty.
But we're here, we've made it for a final walk across the stage.
This time of year is just filled with promise and optimism. And, perhaps more than anything, just excitement.
Sitting here in a master's hood, it feels really weird, especially because last year I was graduating with my undergrad, so it just feels like it flew by.
You only get the college experience once, so, full send on life.
I've just built some really long-lasting connections that it's going to be really hard to duplicate anywhere else that I go. So I'm truly going to miss all the friends and the faculty that I've just grown so close to.
I don't think I would have gotten the same experience if I were at any other campus.
I'm having my dream job right after graduation, and even though there were some classes that were really hard and cried a couple times, it was all worth it.
A lot of hard work and dedication, a lot.
I think all of the hard work is kind of paying off at this point, and it's kind of getting to see all of your determination come to fruition and close the chapter, I guess.
Just a lot of determination and grit and perseverance, I probably said once a week I'm gonna drop out, right? But I never really meant it, but a little bit, I guess I did. And I think that you just have to keep pushing. It's constant work, it's constant. And then, you take some summer classes so you can get to graduation when you want to get to graduation. And it's just never really ending, but the work that you put in, it gets you here.
We're 0.3 of an inch away from breaking the record for snowfall in Duluth, so that's obviously sticking out. That's had a big effect. But I think the thing that I've really noticed is campus really feels like it's come back this year.
This past year has been the first full year after the pandemic when we came back in person, and students got more engaged, and they were more involved in the life of the school.
So one of the things that really pulled it together for me was I was at the women's championship game that was on campus, and I might even get emotional about it, being in that gym with hundreds of people, and all of a sudden we were all screaming and yelling and jumping up and down as those last 11 seconds of the game really coalesced, and it was clear the women were going to win. And I just looked around and I'm like, gosh, I'm a bulldog. I really felt like a bulldog then.
Go dogs! Go dogs! Okay, we have to say it at the same time. Ready? Go dogs!
So, when you come to UMD, if you see someone doing this and you're like, dang, how did they do that? You gotta work at your finger flexibility a little. Make sure you get limber.
And what is that?
Just it's a bulldog. Yeah.
Roll dogs.
Roll dogs.
This is Bart. He is 4 years old. He's my French bulldog. Duluth is perfect for him.
Duluth is become my home.
Originally, I came to UMD because of the sustainability. I was super passionate already, and in high school, I knew I wanted to do something with the environment. I didn't know quite what I wanted to do, but UMD helped me figure out that I wanted to do mechanical engineering.
I came up here for the first time actually in 2019. I had never been to Duluth before, and my cousin took me on a tour with her, and I thought it was stupid. I was like, I don't want to go on a tour. I already have my college picked out. And then I realized, oh wait, I actually kind of like this place.
I used to say I settled here, you know, like this was just like kind of where I ended up. Like this was the only school in Minnesota that really fit what I wanted, and out-of-state tuition is ridiculously expensive. So here I am. But the more I got to meet people and the more I got to experience life up here, the more I realized that this was exactly where I was supposed to be.
Just there's always something to do. I feel like either if it's hiking, going to Canal Park, I always go to Canal Park. There's always amazing food.
My brother went here and he gave me a tour of the campus. He let me stay in his room and kind of gave me the whole experience and showed me around campus and really just sold the campus for me as well. He knew me better than most people know me, and so he knew what I was looking for, and he just knew that this was going to be the right fit.
I came to UMD. I was recommended by 2 teachers in high school. One was a business teacher, another one was an outdoor education teacher. And so one got to tell me about the business school at UMD, and another one got to tell me about the outdoor life in Duluth. So I got to hear the best of both worlds, and they're both alumni, and so it was really great to hear all of their perspectives. And I toured here, and it was the one place I toured, and I decided this is the best place for me.
I actually toured UMD, and on the tour they were talking firstly about my marketing and graphic design program, which I was really interested in. It's one of like the only ones in the nation that mashes them together. And then they are also talking about a brand new program that was the 4+1 program, and immediately I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to do that.
I know that both of you are going to be successful in your own ways, and I'm very proud of all of the work that you've done. I'm proud of how far you're going to go, and I know that you'll let me know how things are going and say, Kelly, I graduated with my doctorate of occupational therapy, and Kelly, I got my first big girl job, and it feels amazing. So it's exciting to see how far they have come and how far I know they're going to go.
Don't leave me.
But yeah, I'll miss you for sure.
I'll miss you.
But she's only going a couple hours away.
I'm so sorry.
Way to ruin the moment.
Carly and I are almost complete opposites, I think, when it comes to like introverted and extroverted. But I noticed is that Carly always has a smile on her face wherever she goes, which isn't the same for me. But anytime we're in a meeting, she's always able to stay positive and always keep us on track. And then she's also, anytime that work needs to be done, she gets it done and then some, and does great work with it. So we're always, myself, I'm really excited to see where she goes and how she grows, and overall thankful for the time that we've had in college.
Thank you.
You're very smart, and you will be successful for sure. So and I'm gonna miss you as well, a lot, more than you know.
It has been a privilege to work with you and to learn from you.
Finding students like you that showed enthusiasm about sustainability and renewable energy technologies, that just really built my enthusiasm around it as well.
It's gonna be hard to not have you around. It's gonna make me cry. Thanks, Jonna.
What a joy it was to watch you in leadership, to see how you inspire others, to see how deeply you care and how you're able to translate that to action. You had a vision and you succeeded. So I'm just so proud that I got to be part of it at all. Was really, really an honor. I can't wait to see what you do with your life.
I'm really proud of both of you. You've done so much for UMD, behind the scenes and in front of everyone. So you guys are very accomplished, and I'm really excited to see what both of you end up doing.
You are a fireball. You are a force of nature, girl.
Sydney, I'm so proud of you. Your ability to open arms to me and the rest of us has been so wonderful. I can't wait to see where life takes you. Stop. We're gonna miss you so much.
No, please don't cry. Please don't cry.
Please don't cry.
Aww. I wish I could stay longer. I do.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom and Dad, and Conwell and Ella, my siblings.
Oh, I should probably say hi to my dad and my brother. Hey. I wanted to thank my mom and dad for supporting me throughout all of college and honestly my whole life. Wanted to thank my brother for being there and giving me a laugh when I need a laugh. Wanted to thank my other brother for believing that I could do anything because I wanted to give up a few times and he made sure that I did not. And I want to thank my grandma as well for being there for me.
I want to thank my whole family for supporting me throughout my whole college experience and my whole life, especially my parents for getting me ice cream when I have breakdown study sessions in the kitchen, and just being there for me and believing I could do it. Thank you. Love you guys.
I'll thank my family, my mom, my sister, and my dad for being so supportive. As many times as I've doubted myself and my skills throughout my college career, they've always been there to like keep me going and like really build me up and show me that I do have the skills that I might not see right away, but I can do things that I have doubts on. But they really help me keep my head straight and keep my eyes on the prize.
Families out there, thank you for your ongoing support of our students. We all know that they couldn't do it without you, and this is a project that is jointly shared amongst many of us. But of course, it's the hard work and good effort and amazing talent of our students that has gotten them to this point. So it's a reason to celebrate. And spring is here. We're happy.
To my mom, dad, and brother, who is a current freshman here, I just want to say thank you to everyone for all their support and mentorship along the way. I truly couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my family first for helping me throughout this whole experience, and for anybody who is here, who is graduating, I'd say give it your best. This is your moment. Be proud of what you've done, and great things are going to happen in the future.
I have been more than thankful for my parents. My parents have been there. They've told me we've always loved you, Carson. And so being able to understand that, I've been able to start making positive decisions to impact our communities and my own education. And with that, I'd like to thank my parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and all the loving, supporting family that have been by my side.
Thank you so much for all the support that you have provided to your graduates. They couldn't do it without you. None of us could do this without you. And so your support is so meaningful, and it's so great that we're able to celebrate in person with all of you.
I guess I want to thank my parents because they paid for this and they put up with me almost transferring and changing majors every dang semester. And I guess I'd like to thank my brother because he survived me going to college. And also, I'd like to thank my grandparents and my cats.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I made it. We knew this day would come and appreciate all the support throughout the years. Taylor, I love you. And Grandma and Grandpa, love you so much. Thank you so much for coming and for supporting me for all these years.
I would like to thank my family, especially my mom, for everything she's done. Thank you for raising me to be the woman that I am today. Without you, I don't know where I would be. So my diploma is because of you, and I hope that you're proud. And for my family, thank you for being there always and supporting me in everything I've done and my different job choices that I've gone through. And without you guys, I have no idea where I would be right now. So thank you so much, and I love you.
Families and friends, first of all, congratulations on your students, on your family members, sons and daughters graduating today. You have every reason to be proud of their accomplishments. This is an important milestone in the lives of your students, and we are here to celebrate with you. Congratulations, and go Bulldogs!
Thanks to my entire family. Shout out to all my siblings, Riley, Anna, Levi, Sydney, and Connor. You guys are awesome. Stay in school.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad and my brothers, and really my whole family, but especially them. They were always there to listen to me complain about school and then kind of support me as I was like working through it. It means a lot that you guys always gave me your full support, and thank you for always giving me that and helping me move forward.
All right, I'd like to thank my mom, dad, my brother, as well as my grandma and my grandpa, who's no longer with us anymore. But I'd just like to thank him for sure because he's always pushed me to try and achieve my dreams, no matter how big they are.
I'd like to thank Mom, Dad, Grandpa, my brother Nathan, and every other family for being there for me through the entire 4 years. Mom and Dad gave me calls every week just to check in and see how I was doing. And those meant a lot to me over time, just to have that support system and, be there when I succeeded and be there when I failed and pick myself back up when I really thought I couldn't. So the support has been incredible and immense, and I couldn't be more thankful for it.
Mom, Dad, thank you. My grandparents, I know Grandma, you're not with me anymore, but you were my entire world, and just coming over here, immigrating with nothing on the pockets and allowing me to graduate is what gets me up and going every single day, and I thank you all, and it still drives me to this day, so thank you.
I don't know if thank you even begins to say like how much it means to have support from my professors, my advisors, the staff at Kirby. There was a lot of times where I had a lot of doubts in moving forward with some things, and they really encouraged me to do my best and always supported the decisions that I made. And I don't know if thank you's even enough, but I'm really excited to keep in touch with them like afterwards to let them know how much of an impact that they made on my life.
Thank you. So thank you for supporting your students, that they've accomplished so much, and it takes a community. There have been challenging times, and thank you for being there for your student as they were working through that. And thank you for being here to celebrate their accomplishments. It really is, you're a part of their success story, and I really appreciate all you've done to help the students succeed.
I would love to thank my entire family. Everybody has been super supportive. My mom, even when she was in China, we'd call every week and she was amazing. Thanks, Mom. And then my dad as well, being a rock, being here for me, letting me eat from all of his veggies in the garden. So thank you, Dad. And thank you to everyone who has provided me resources and experience and has given me contacts and has just really facilitated my upcoming journey. So, thank you, everyone.
Welcome, families and friends. I am so aware of what an important part you have played in this journey your student has made and this crossing the stage and receiving their diploma. Because I work with parents in my regular work job, I know that you are difference makers, that your support and your love all these 4 or 5 years has meant the world to your students. So I'm so glad you're here today to be part of this, and I congratulate you alongside your student for being part of today's events and your student's journey.
Nobody gets through a journey like college without a support network, and some of that's come from our university here, and professors, staff, and administrators. But even bigger pieces of it come from your friends who are around you today on the floor of Amsoil Arena, but most importantly, your family and your support networks, which are different for everybody, but whether that's parents, siblings, friends, grandparents, whatever, we're so thankful that you have supported your student all the way through this journey and take pride in today because you had a big part of it. Thanks for choosing UMD.